Welcome back. You're with us here on NDTV Profit. Markets are sort of off a little bit, 61.59, substantially from the day's high, but I mean barely anything if you consider the last few days worth of rally. The management at DB Corp is joining us right now. Girish Agarwal is director of the company, as always, post earnings. Girish, good morning. Great to have you here. Prashant this side. Congratulations on a great set of numbers. And you know, last few interactions after results, we've been talking about the advertising revenue growth, and that seems to have picked up this time around. Can you start with that?
Yeah, see, if you look at the Q4, we had a growth around 13%. And if you look at the annualized growth, we are at around 6%. So that clearly indicates that the Q4 and the going forward, the number looks much better. Especially when I look my April and May month also currently, the numbers are almost matching up the Q4 number. So we are hopeful that with this trend going up continuously, the number now this year should be at least in a double digit. Another important thing in our states, because of the elections going to happen in October, November, so there's a government spending going up, and that way the consumption in the market is improving. So I see the growth in most of the categories like automobile, FMCG, education and all that. So that is also encouraging for the sector.
Right. You said ad spend growth should be in double digits. It should be high double digits or barely double digits in fiscal 14?
If you are asking my wish list, I'm looking at 25%, but I don't think that's going to be possible. As currently we are at 13-14%. So even if we stay at that number and slightly better, we are good enough.
Yeah, no, so one should say you should be around this 13% number, right? That's what you're saying. What you've done in fourth quarter, reasonable to expect.
Could be better. Could be better. Looks like. Yeah, could be better than that.
Could be better.
And especially if you look at the advantage of this, that the cost is under control. If you see my Q3 and Q4 cost, there has been a dip in the cost. And so I could assume that going forward, the cost will not be dipping, but it will not be it will be modest almost. So that way I think the overall margins should improve. Like for example, my mature editions market margin is around 31%, and my overall console margin is at 25%. So we hope that this number should go up.
Yeah. So you got elections, state elections, and you mentioned that briefly, and then the big one in 2014, Girish. So how does that play out? So just going back to 2009, say before elections, then what was the surge in spend from the government? I mean, political parties and that kind of stuff. Is that really meaningful?
No, we are not talking about the election advertising. We are not talking about the political parties advertising. We are talking about when the elections are nearer, government start spending in the market in terms of construction of roads, new policies, restoring certain more activities and all that. So that brings in money back into the market. So with this, the overall consumption goes up. So that when the consumption goes up, a person who's a contractor suddenly gets a contract from the government and the further labor down below him. So that way there is a overall effect on the economy, and then for example a motorcycle sale will go up, or the FMCG consumption will go up and all that. So that's what we are talking about, because the political advertising per se is not a big number at all.
Okay, direct election related spending on newspaper space is not that big. And how meaningful is this trickle down sort of surge in spending that you see? How meaningful is that? I mean, can you quantify that?
That's really important. For example, I can tell you in the Q4, my automobile growth has been almost around 20%. Now that clearly indicates that there have been activity around happening in the market, and hence there's spending happening. So people, those who were holding the decision to buy a motorcycle and all that, they went and bought. And the company, those who are selling those vehicles, start advertising to lure those consumers.
Yeah. So just by categories, which are the biggest spenders right now, Girish?
We have FMCG, lifestyle, automobile, education, and government. These are the 4-5 categories, those who are leading the pack.
Leading the impact. Okay. All right. What about the cost side? That's largely contained? And how is that likely to pan out?
Yes. If you look at last year, we had around 4 to 5% growth in the newsprint cost. And I would assume that the number would be almost similar this year also. And the manpower cost and the other production costs are largely under control. So we don't see any major change happening over there. And especially they have come down considerably from almost 78 crores to 34 crores. So that's been a clear indication that the revenues in those markets are growing. So this is going to help me in the overall margin.
Okay. Just one last question. What is the competitive intensity right now from regional newspapers, from city-centric, state-centric kind of newspapers? Is that going up, or is that kind of stable now? Because you're entering new markets as well.
Constant, I would say. Yeah. No, it's kind of, yeah, it's the same. Fortunately, unfortunately, the competition in my market has been always high. So I would never got the opportunity of relaxing. So I think it's equal. Everybody is working hard. Everybody is trying hard. That's it.
Girish, great talking to you. Thanks very much, and the best of luck for a great fiscal 14. Appreciate it very much. DB Corp there, stock is blinking red and green. It's barely down, about half a rupee or so. 251.5 on the price. Let's take a quick look at Sensex.